Hey everybody, it's Heather with Diamonds and Dragonflies, and I'm here today with another episode of Let's Talk About It. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're wondering what Let's Talk About It is, it's a post review. I'm going to talk about a kit that I have finished, give you my thoughts, my feelings. I'm going to tell you and show you the accessories I used and give you my thoughts and feelings on those. It's kind of a full review for everything I used for the kit and the kit itself. So today we have a very special kit. It is my dragon for August's Dragon Month. So I made a challenge back in February that for the Year of the Dragon, I was going to do a dragon kit every month for the next year. So I started in February, which is when the Year of the Dragon began. Chinese New Year is different from American or the rest of the world New Year. And it ends in January of next year. So I have successfully completed a dragon kit every month thus far. And this is my August kit. And I can't wait to show it with you guys because it is by one of my very, very favorite artists and a very, very amazing woman. And I am so happy that I get to call her my friend. She has been very supportive of my channel and she's just a doll. And I couldn't be happier to be able to say that she is a friend. So let's dive into my logbook. My logbook is from JeniRose Designs. This was from my May event that I did, Just Breathe. And this was a design that she made for my event. And it's a journal. And I've turned it into my logbook because my other logbook, which was a diamond painting one, I filled. It didn't have a lot of pages in it, guys. So it didn't take long to fill that up. So I switched over and I am using this one. I do have a discount code with JeniRose. It is 10% off. She has recently moved from Etsy to Shopify. So I will have her Shopify link down below in the affiliates along with the Dragonfly 10, which will save you 10% off. This particular journal is not currently available. However, if you would like one of these, she can still make them. So you could reach out to her via Facebook private messenger and ask her if it's possible for you to get a custom journal done with the Rainbow Just Breathe Dragonfly from the event. And she can hook you up. But guys, guess what? The Be Frosty 24 journal is available. So that is an event I'm going to be running this November and December alongside Sabrina, owner of Bee's Crafty Corner. They are a release paper company. Her and I are doing an event together from November 1st to December 31st called Be Frosty 24. And the journal, tumbler, and tote bag are all live. So run, don't walk, over and grab the set. It is $51. However, if you use my Dragonfly 10, you save $5.10 off the set, and you will receive a journal with a matching pen. Do I have the pen handy? I did the other day, but it does not look like I have it handy today to show you. But it comes with a pen. You also get a tote bag with the design on it, and then a 20-ounce stainless steel tumbler as well. It's a great deal. It comes out to $45.90. And guys, don't hesitate. They're going to sell out, and get it now before it's too late. She will be listing all the items individually, so you can purchase them separately if you do not want the whole set. But you can't beat the set, guys, and the quality is amazing, and you're going to want to commemorate that event. All right, enough about my event. Let's get back to Let's Talk About It. So let's open up my handy dandy trusty logbook here, and we have Coffee Time by Emma Casey. This was done, it is a Bella Art Diamonds kit. Emma Casey is the artist, and look at that absolutely adorable little dragon having her morning coffee. Oh my goodness, she is adorable. This is kit number 40, guys. I have completed 40 kits since January 1st. I can't even believe it, guys. I am like in total shell shock that I have done 40 kits thus far this year. I never tracked how many kits I've done before in past years until I started my channel, and I am just kind of flabbergasted and blown away that I have done 40 kits since January 1st. And I still have 4.5 months left to go. Holy cow. All right, so I started this kit on August 2nd, and I finished it last night from the filming. I am filming this on Thursday, August 15th. I finished this on August 14th at 11:32 p.m. It is a 37 by 55 centimeter kit. It is round drills. It had 43 colors, which included 4 Bella Sparkle Dust and 5 ABs that were charted in. I did not make any additional enhancement changes to this kit because it already came with 9. One of the things I love about the Bella art kits is very rarely do I need to add additional enhancements. They are very good about adding appropriate enhancements and making the kit extra special. So bravo to Nikki and Jamie, or Nicole and Jamie, sorry about that, to Nicole and Jamie. And then I know her good friend Tanya helps with looking at and rendering and making edits and deciding where enhancements and stuff go. So thank you guys for doing a bang up job. Let's take a look at the kit. Look at her. Isn't she precious? So there was a fair amount of color blocking in sections and chunks. It wasn't like super thick or overwhelming, which I love because I am a confetti girl. So, but you've got her with her little scales and her horns. I love her eyelashes. They are just so long and beautiful. You've got the steam coming up off of her cup of coffee. I love how Emma made the cocoa bean as the O. I thought that was adorable. You've got the handle to the coffee mug. She's holding on to it, breathing in the smell and aroma. Look at the little dragon toe beans, guys. I'm sorry, but the eyelashes and the little toe beans are my favorite. They are absolutely too cute for words. And then we have some cookies down here at the bottom with some hearts on them. And then just for the background, there's some of these rainbow stars scattered throughout. She is amazing. All right, guys, I'm going to pause here and I'm going to give you a nice close-up pan over of the kit. Be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Isn't she gorgeous? She is just so stinking adorable. I'm sorry, but I think out of all of the dragons I have done this year, she is my favorite, hands down. I am just absolutely in love with her. So my thoughts. This artwork is amazing. Emma, you hit it out of the park. This artwork is just absolutely fantastic. It's perfect. No issues. The artwork is gorgeous. I already talked about it being adorable. I love the eyelashes and the toe beans. Those emphasis of those details are just fantastic. The drills were really good. They are a mixture of 13 to 17 facets. They are going to all 17 facet drills, but right now it is a combination. They were all uniform in size. There was some miscellaneous trash. When I say miscellaneous trash, I mean that there were, in any given color that I pulled out, there would just be miscellaneous pieces of extra resin. Little chunks of it here or there, a lot of what I call drill dust in them. So it was annoying. It's not a huge thing. It's not a make it or break it thing for me, because the actual drills themselves were amazing. Very, very little trash. They were all uniform in size. There were a few that had a little bit of extra resin around them or a hole in the center. It happens. That's not a big deal. That happens to every company, not a problem. There were a lot of hijackers. And what I mean by hijackers is that is what I call when you have other colors that don't belong in that bag of DMC colors that have jumped in and decided to hitch a ride. So there were like more than normal. It's, you know, any kit that I do from any company, you see one or two, maybe three or four. There were a lot. I mean, there was one color that literally had 7. It had 7 wrong color, and they were all different. That was the best part. It wasn't even 7 of the same color. Like, oops, I started to pour the wrong ones in. No, it was 7 different colors inside another color. It was actually kind of comical when you think about it, but it just makes you scratch your head and go, how in the heck does that happen? I don't know. Do you know? If you know how that happens, please tell me, because I have no idea how that happens. I do have a couple of small complaints. They are just things that I wish they would have done. Bella likes to do smaller kits. Their emphasis is on doing smaller, more manageable kits. However, with that, they do pay a lot of attention to the rendering. They are not going to under-render your kit, at least not as a whole, or I should say the image, not kit. This one in particular, I really think they should have made it a little bit bigger. And I will tell you why. The dragon details are amazing. The cup details are really good. Coffee, I would have probably put in enhancements in the word just to make it stand out a little more. Maybe adding a crystal for those. I could have done that myself. I didn't. I kitted this up in a hurry. Didn't want to sit there and look. It was kind of an unplanned last minute thing. But that was something that maybe they could have done. I definitely think that the steam here should have either been a different color or enhanced somehow. It is kind of difficult to see and notice that these are whiffs of steam coming up. Another thing that I think would have benefited from a larger size were the cookies down here at the bottom. They're a little fuzzy, I don't even have them in the frame. They're a little fuzzy, a little hard to tell at first that they are cookies with hearts on them. This one in particular, sorry, I'm trying not to dump things down. This one in particular, more so than the other one, it's kind of hard to tell that that's a heart, but yet in the original artwork, it's very clear. the stars in the back, the rainbow stars that were in the background, they're a little fuzzy on the edges. They're not super, super clear. My husband and my daughter, when I showed them, they were like, what are those multicolor things in the back? And I was like, oh, those are, you know, rainbow stars that are in the background. And I showed them the original artwork and they're like, oh, okay. But they weren't able to discern them by just looking at the image. I think had they rendered this just a little bit, not a lot, I'm talking just a few more centimeters, like this was 37 by 55, maybe they should have done 40 by 60. I think if they would have gone to 40 by 60, you would have been able to get better detail on some of these other things. Once again, is it a make it or break it situation? No, because they are miscellaneous pieces to the artwork. They are not the focal point. The focal point is this adorable dragon. Let me go back out. Is this adorable dragon holding her cup of coffee. And with those, they knocked it out of the park. The cookies at the bottom and the stars in the background were just added things that enhance the design. It's not a huge deal. They are, obviously we are looking at this. This is about 18 inches from my camera to the table. So it is close up. At a distance, they're a little more noticeable. It's not as fuzzy, so to speak, but I just think that maybe just slightly bigger. That would have been literally my only recommendations. I can't even call them complaints because they're not complaints, just constructive criticism or constructive feedback. I would have maybe made this a 40 by 60 as opposed to a 37 by 55. And I would have added some type of enhancements to the word coffee on here to just make it pop a little more, and to the whiffs that she is breathing in from the coffee that's in her cup. So those are the only two things that that I have as any type of feedback regarding this kit. I mean, guys, she's so stinking adorable. I can't even stand it. I mean, she just makes me smile every time I look at her. Emma, thank you for bringing us such amazing, amazing artwork. I am going to link below to her Instagram page. You guys should really go follow her on Instagram. She posts her new artwork that she does. She is a digital artist that she does up there all the time. And oh my God, she just does amazing things, guys. Check out Bella. They just had a drop last Saturday. Dropped 33 kits. 3 of them were from Emma. 2 of them are dragons. 1 is a fox. Yes, I ordered all 3. They are on their way to me. The awesome news is that 2 of them are square. The 2 dragons are square, and then the fox is a round. So I am really excited because none of the Emma Casey's that I have done so thus far have been squares. So I'm really excited to be able to do a square from Bella Art Diamonds in the dragon images. I've done squares from Bella, but doing one of Emma's images. So I'm super excited about that. All right, let's talk about the accessories that I used for this kit. First off, I'm just going to mention my storage. I did kit this up into Elizabeth Ward trays because all of my trays were in use, so I couldn't do it in my Bella, Firefly, Yellow Dog, Creation Marin trays because I use them all. So this was kitted up into Elizabeth Ward. As you can see, it did not take an entire thing, and most of them that I was able to use were the small ones. There were only a few that I needed to use the bigger size containers. So even though it had 43 colors in it, it was kind of evenly dispersed with the medium size or the smallest size containers. For this, I used my Purple Nebula project bag. This is from Wolfgazer Studios, will be linked below, along with, excuse me, I got the hiccups. Give me 1 second. Hold, please. All right, hopefully that did the trick. Wolfgazer makes project bags. Oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought there. She has 2 different types right now that you can get. One is a solid print, and it is smaller on this. This was a custom. And it's smaller. They're about this big, I want to say, roughly. I think it's like a 6x9. I gave feedback of making one a little bit bigger for diamond painting. So she did. Most of these come two-toned. They will have a main pattern and then a partial pattern. And they do come flip-flopped. Sometimes you'll have the main pattern as the bottom and the offsetting as the top. And other times it's flipped the other way. Zippers that match. Nice inside. She does these special little, like this one is stars, so she's got a star design here. These are perfect. Absolutely perfect to put all of your accessories in that go with a kit. She sells these for, I think the singles are I think right now they're all $13. Guys, they are going to go up in price. So in November, she will be raising the prices. That the solid colored ones or the single pattern will be $13 or $15, and the larger two-toned images are going to be $20 for the project bags. You know, prices, things cost more money now, guys. So that is going to be the new prices. I have a 20% off discount with her. So with that, the $15 ones become $12, and the $20 ones become $18. So please, no, $16. Oh my gosh. So $16 for the big ones with my code, $12 for the small ones with my code. So just remember that, but jump over there. She's got a lot of fall fabrics right now, some winter fabrics. The Bee Frosty event bag is in there. And guys, when the fabric is gone, it is gone. So she can try to get it in, but there is no guarantee when it comes to the seasonal patterns that she's going to be able to have them. All right. So run, don't walk over to Etsy, go see Wolfgazer, grab some project bags. They are a lifesaver. I don't know how I diamond painted without them, guys. Seriously, I would have my accessories all over the place. Couldn't find stuff. It was just a mess. And now I don't have that problem. Love them. Okay, so what was all in my project bag? Well, for starters, the release papers as I pulled them off. Now, I did this kit as a fun thing that I did with my Patreon, in that I pulled off the plastic cover, which was not necessary because Bella's plastic covers are really super thick and they are amazing. But I pulled them all off and I used the dragon theme from Bee's Crafty Corner. And I ran out. I didn't have enough, so I needed to use 3 of the dragon scales. And I used these to cover the entire canvas. I made a little chart, which obviously I do not have right here with me. Bad Heather. And then I had my Patreons choose numbers. And I worked this that way, section by section. So these are my release papers from Bee's Crafty Corner. This is a whole set. It is a dragon theme set. Every image is different. I have a code for Bees, Dragonfly 10 for 10% off. And then these were, I needed some extras and I grabbed the dragon scales and used those. So, but guys, these were put on, pulled off, put on, pulled off. No curling. No curling. No tearing, no ripping, no issues whatsoever. They are perfect. All right, next up, I did tell you that I kitted up into Elizabeth Ward, so I needed a tray. I used this purple fuchsia silk Firefly Inferno Nano because look guys, it matched the kit perfectly. So this is my Inferno Nano, one of them. It tells you on the bottom. This is from Firefly Diamond Art. You've got your built-in trash drill holder that pops out so you can empty it. And you've got a holder for your pen. I am a fan of the Nano. You've got the sliding lid. And I'm a fan of the Nanos. They have the little lever that opens and closes to let your drills in and out. So Love that tray. So I used the Firefly tray. All right. What else was in there? My trinket tray. This is my trinket tray that was custom made, diamonds and dragonflies for me, from Nikki Correll over at Lady Lathe Customs by Design Co-op, and her own Facebook page of Glittering Habits. That is her business name. Her business name is Glittering Habits. I will have those linked below. If you are to place a custom order with her, meaning that you contact her and kind of recruit her, I guess, or hire her, or however you want to say it, order a custom of a trinket tray or any other resin items, you can get 10% off your total purchase. Dragonfly 10, and just mention it. There is a Google form that is on both mine and Bee's Crafty Corners Facebook pages that has a link to her Google form to order the Bee Frosty trinket tray. Okay, but she's also got pumpkin boxes, witch house boxes. I mean, here is one of the pumpkin boxes, just so you can see what I'm talking about. Lid comes off. I've got candy in there, guys. Solid resin. This sucker is heavy. This could be a deadly weapon. But she's got those for sale. You can get a custom trinket tray. You can get the Bee Frosty trinket tray. You can order a Bee Frosty trinket tray, but say, I want to change the colors. And you can do that and customize it to make your own. Don't forget to mention Dragonfly 10 to save 10%. All right, next most important thing that we needed was a pen. So this is a pen that I got from a drop on Enabler's Outpost about a month or two ago. I love it, guys. It's got dried flowers in it, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. I also don't own any pen that has this type of shape or design, and I love it. I had my single and my 6-placer thin multi-placers from Diamond Art Club in here, and they were washi taped in, but I love that pen. Speaking of washi tape, I used this washi tape from Simply Gilded. I'm sorry, but it was perfect. Yes, I typically use Waterbug Gardens, but I didn't happen to have anything that matched this kit as well as this Simply Gilded. So I did use this Simply Gilded washi tape. It's one of their Stardust, and the color was just a perfect match. Also from Nikki is what I used is my trash drill collector. It's a little paw print box, and it has some pink and purples in it with glitter, and I thought that was amazing. So this is my trash haul from this kit. Not all of that is trash. A lot of that is I found miscellaneous drill from me shaking it too hard and drills falling out or whatever, or when I was dumping it, a drill jumping or flying away. And I picked those up and I just put them in the trash drill. So definitely not a representation of the amount of trash I had. So in my multi-placer, I used Violet Abalone Dot Dot Putty from Butterfly Effect Wares. This worked really well. I haven't used any Butterfly Effect Wares in a while. And guys, look, the colors were a perfect match. I couldn't resist. So I did go and use this, used very little of it. I had a little bit of difficulty just in the fact that it's been so hot and humid that it was a little too soft, but that I got a lot of this. And I got a lot of pieces breaking off and going into the glue around the drills. So that was a little bit of like an irritation. And then in my single placer, I used Granny's Special Apple Pancakes, Not Your Mama's Mud. And guys, I love this stuff. So I've been going to town on this, using this and digging my pen in there. But worked beautifully. Leaves little to no residue. You can just wipe it off with a damp cloth or a baby wipe afterward. So guys, there you have it. I recommend all of these products. Everything will be linked below. Please, please, please go and hit that like button. Leave me a comment and leave me something purple. So just leave me something purple or a cup of coffee to show me that you made it all the way to the end of this video. Let me know if you love her, if you think she is absolutely the bee's knees because she is so stinking cute and adorable, and whether or not you have this kit or you plan on going and running and grabbing it. Emma has multiple kits on the Bella Art Diamonds site. And please go and give her a follow on her Instagram page. As like I said, I will link it below. Plus, she also has a YouTube channel, and I will try and link that below as well. I don't know why, but I always seem to have difficulty trying to link people's YouTube channels. But I am going to make the effort to try and do it. So please look for those links below and go and give Emma a follow. Well, guys, thank you for being here. Please hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more diamond painting content from me. I would love to have you be a part of my online community. And without the darkness, we'd never get to see the stars. Goodbye, guys. Love ya. See you soon.